What's going on, people? This is your boy Wanzo coming back to you with another video. Guys, I finally found something that I was looking for, and for some reason I just couldn't find it. I've been trying to find the website where you can order things from Bitfury. Okay, if you use the link that they post here, okay, it takes you to the Bitfury website. Okay, which tells you all about it. It tells you about all their items and what they do. And it tells you, they manufacture their own chips, so they have their own proprietary Bitfury ASIC chips. And for the most part, everything's 16 nanometer chips. So yeah, that's pretty cool, but when you go to products, there's nothing. Okay, it tells you about hardware solutions and software offerings, and just talks a little bit more about the same bullshit that's on the front page. But there's nothing here about I want to buy something. So let's get rid of this and come over here. I found their website, okay, and it's bitfury.shop, and for some reason it would never come up. I don't know why. I don't know what I was doing. It was just fucking kind of stupid, And anyway, I'm going to do a review tonight on the Bitfury B8 Black Edition. Okay, it's not listed yet on, on ASIC miner value. Okay, and if you go to, if you go to the cart, go view cart. If you buy the April, batch date, you get a $450 off of the $7,000 price tag, but it's $450 to ship. Okay, and I mean, I'm not sure if that's a bit much, considering the unit weighs 37 kilos. Okay, so that's roughly 2.2 pounds per kilo. So you're talking about an item that probably weighs in excess of, I would probably say pretty damn close to 80 pounds, maybe more. So, I still think the shipping's up a little bit high, but I guess maybe I could justify it here, but I don't know. It just seems like shipping's expensive anywhere you look. So, anyways, let's check this out here, okay? And, it's basically, it's 55 terahash, as they posted here. Okay, it's 5,600 watts. All right, and the noise level is 78 dB, 73 dB, excuse me. And it has 2 power supplies. Okay, and from what I've looked, because I've tried looking for, LTEC Flatpak 2H E, it doesn't really say exactly, but it gives you a range of like between 85 volts and 300 volts. So I don't know, that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna go ahead and just fly out on a limb here and assume that it's 220 volt. Okay, so if you buy this unit, I'm assuming again that it's 220 volts. So it has 2 power supplies. All right, if you take a look here and here. All right, and they do have a cool video here to show how quiet it is. It's only 30 seconds, so I guess I'll play it if y'all want to check it out. You got a decibel meter on top. So, I mean, snapping your fingers is a lot louder, than the unit itself, and, that's pretty damn cool. It has 576 Bitfury 16 nanometer chips, okay? It says it's ultra-silent mining, and I guess it's upgradable. So I'm not really sure exactly what that means, and it has a 90-day warranty, okay? And let me see here. What does it say? And there's the stats right there. Okay. So let's go to what to mine. Okay. I put in the numbers here. 55,000 gigahash, 55 terahash, 5,600 watts. My cost of 16 cents per kilowatt hour, 3% pool fees, and I added the shipping here. Okay, so it's $7,010. Okay, including shipping. Calculate, and you'll break even in 607 days. Okay, you'll be making roughly $11.55 per day, $21.50 in electrical costs, and your pool fees right here. Okay, so it's not a bad unit. I think this number here is a little it's a little high, but you got to also take into account the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's, not that it's ever gonna, not that it's been stable, but right now it's been really fluctuating between 9,000, 8,000. It might even go up 9,500, back down to 8,000. It's like, there's not really much reliability there. So just for shits and giggles, let's fuck around with these numbers, okay? So let's just say Bitcoin was 9 G's, okay? Calculate. You dropped about 100 days, okay? And you're up about $2, okay? So let's just say Bitcoin was 9,500, okay? You dropped another 60 plus days, another 62, 63 days, and you're up at 1575, and all that shit. So let's just say Bitcoin was, let's just say 12,000. Okay. Now you're looking at 274 days. Okay. And, let's see. Yeah. 274 days. Okay. And you're up at about $25, profit per day. I mean, obviously, you're going to have these electrical costs. It's pretty much going to stay the same. All right. Because, the price of Bitcoin going up and down isn't going to matter how much electricity you pay. So the only number we're really looking at is this one here. And let's just say Bitcoin 15,000. Okay. So now you're down at 187 days, and you're looking at, $37.32, And let's just go with Bitcoin all-time high. Okay, let's just, Bitcoin all-time high, 20,000. 123 days, okay? And you're looking at $57, okay, for profit per day. That's pretty good. I think this unit's very good. I think the unit's nice. It's very, it's really quiet. It has looks like custom in-house chips, developed by Bitfury. So I think that's pretty cool. I like that. I think that's a good unit, and that would be something that I would consider buying. Okay, because I mean, I am considering buying, some more miners, but I'm also kind of on the fence because, I've been hearing rumors that, we got new miners coming out with 10 nanometer technology. Even if you read the Samsung articles and stuff like that, Samsung articles have said that they're coming out with, 11 nanometer, 10 nanometer, and I think they're also planning on, excuse me, 1 second. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, allergies, man, they suck. Oh. Again, so yeah, I'm on the fence. I mean, because I'm expecting new miners this year. Okay, I don't know if they're coming out second quarter. I don't know if they're coming out third quarter. I don't know if they're coming out fourth quarter. But I am almost guaranteed to myself. I'm not guaranteeing nothing to nobody. That there's going to be new miners, like the next generation. Okay, no more 16 nanometer. I mean, there's already companies out there that have 10 nanometer technology chips. If you go to eBang, okay, if you go to eBang's website, all right, and you check out their 18 terahash Bitcoin miner, okay, 18 terahash E10, and it's basically E10 because it has it has 10 nanometer chips, in the unit, okay. See, there it is right there, 10 nanometer chip, all right, and these are Samsung chips, okay. I found it on an article, and I ended up getting rid of it. I should have fucking held on to it, but these 10 nanometer chips are from Samsung. So, I mean, so yeah, it's right now it's kind of risky. I mean, I think if we buy something, we're taking a risk that it's going to become obsolete with the next generation of miners, and that's probably why Bitmain has basically dropped the price on their S9s. They dropped the price on the T9. They're including power supplies and all that shit for a special price. And I'm doing air finger quotes because they have the next generation getting ready to come out. So, we as consumers, we got to be careful, that we don't overextend ourselves and, and shit like that. So, that's pretty much my my view on it. I think this unit's pretty cool, but I'm gonna wait. Okay, I'm gonna wait a couple months just to see what happens. Okay, and let me see what else I have here. There's also something here that I saw that was fucking awesome. Okay, Bitfury'S Blockbox. Okay. 7.5 pentahash of Bitcoin mining brutality. Fucking beast. This thing's a fucking monster. Okay? This is basically a 40-foot container. Okay? And it's packing 7.5 pentahash of power. And it's using Bitfury'S unique 16 nanometer ASIC chip. Okay? Now, you can buy this and you can have it, you can have Bitfury operate it, okay, but you own it, but they're operating it for you for a fee. Or you can have it dropped at your house, and have a fucking line fed. You're going to have a 1 megawatt line, directly fed. Yes, I said 1 megawatt, okay, directly, set up at your house, from the fucking, pole, because, this thing requires 1 megawatt. Okay. And for those of you that don't know what that is, 1 megawatt is basically 1 million watts. Okay. So this thing's going to require 1 million watts max. Okay. It might not use it all at one time, but that's basically what you have to have. So let's go to what to mine. And I'm just doing this for shits and giggles, guys. Okay. Because obviously I can't afford this shit, but who knows who's a high roller out there, man. You might have the money, sitting on your fucking desk right now. You're like, yeah, man, check this shit out. Yo, I can get one of these. That shit ain't bad. Yo, what? So who knows? I mean, 7.5 pentahash converts into 7.5 million, okay? 7,500,000 gigahash, okay? And you have it 1 million watts, 16 cents per kilowatt hours, pool fees of 3%, and the cost is 850 grand for the container, okay? And it's ready to go. It's plug and play, okay? So as soon as they drop that shit, you literally can be running up within, like, in 1 hour. It says it right on the website. You'll be running within 1 hour, fucking ready to go mining Bitcoin. So let's see what the fucking numbers look like, man. This thing's a beast. Okay, so you're going to break even in, just a hair under 1,300 days. You're looking at $655 daily profit. You're looking at $3,840 per day in electricity. and your pool fees will be this right here. Okay. Now, I know a lot of you are probably saying, yo, man, what the fuck's the point of this? I'm just doing it for fucking, shits and giggles, guys. Because, I mean, there are people out there that buy these fucking things. I mean, they wouldn't make them if nobody would buy them, they wouldn't be making them. So, obviously, people buy these, and if you got money that deep, then, hey, fucking go knock yourself out and get one. Now, just like I did with the other one, let's play around with the numbers, okay? Let's say Bitcoin 9,000. Okay. Wow. Look at that. That's a huge drop in break even. It drops from 1,300 to 873 days. Whoa. And then there's a $300 increase per day. A little over $300. That's pretty fucking sick. Okay, that's the power. That's the kind of power we're talking about here, okay? This is like the no fucking bullshit power. Now let's try, let's do 12,000, okay? Damn, look at that shit. 729 days. So you've basically dropped, actually, you know what? Let's not do 12,000. Let's do something realistic. Let's do 11,000, because we almost got to 11,000 the other day. Or like the other week. Dropped down to 416 days. Okay? And, damn, you're looking at $2,000 profit per day. And, like I said before, your costs and all that shit ain't going to change, with the rise and fall of Bitcoin price. So let's do 15,000. Okay? Damn, now we're at 203 days break even. Okay, you're looking at $4,200 profit per day. Okay, and let's try Bitcoin all-time high, 20 grand. Even though it was only there for a minute. Damn, look at that, 124 days break even. That's fucking sick, dude. These numbers are sick, guys. And we're looking at $6,856 per day. So, I mean, if you got deep pockets, brothers, I know there's a couple of dudes, I know there's some of you out there that may be having, that may have deep pockets and shit like that. I don't, but, somebody out there does. Go knock yourself out with one of these. I'm only doing it for fucking fun, because I can't afford this shit. But, like I said, there's people out there that can. And that's pretty much it, guys. I wanted to, touch base on some of the, the Bitfury stuff. I think it's a cool company. They have their own proprietary chips. They do everything in-house. And, I think that they would probably, take more care of their products because, no more care, but there's more pride in their products because, everything's done in-house, so to speak. Mainly the chips, because that's really where the power is the chips. So, I like it. I like it a lot. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Check me out over on Twitter. Follow me over there. And give me a thumbs up if you like this video, guys. Peace.